Hello, everyone. My wealth of experience has taught me that distinguishing out from the crowd is a big part of what makes you attractive. When we choose to do things differently from most people, there is just something that makes us so alluring to others in friendships, romantic relationships, and acquaintanceships. Now, have you ever wondered what really draws a man to his senses? It's a deeper attraction that captivates others rather than just good appearance or material fortune. We'll talk about the idea of a high-value man today. This is a word used to characterize people with an unstoppable magnetism. What then distinguishes these people from one another? What behaviors and mindsets make them appealing? Get ready to explore the fascinating realm of charisma and attraction. Let's examine the 7 actions that a man of great value should take to draw attention. Firstly, don't interrupt. It seems so easy, yet it's not so easy to do. A high-value guy understands the importance of listening. It takes more than just waiting for your turn to speak in a conversation. It involves paying close attention to what the other person is saying and taking in their viewpoint, feelings, and words. It's about respecting their ideas and emotions and recognizing their freedom of expression. We unintentionally convey our sense of inadequacy when we interrupt. Our want is to be observed. In order to reclaim some of the attention we're losing, we undercut that of others. You will lose respect for engaging in such low-status behavior. A man with a strong sense of confidence is one who listens and does not interrupt. He is confident enough not to feel the need to take center stage in every discussion. He is aware that discourse, not speeches, is what forges the strongest ties. That gentleman is a real leader too. This does not imply that he is silent about issues. Oh, that's the exact opposite. He participates, shares, and adds. However, he also understands when to take a break, think, and just listen. He is aware that attraction frequently intensifies in the pause between sentences. Develop the ability to listen, adhere to that idea, and watch as your life dramatically transforms. Remember, a high-value man knows when to talk, but more importantly, when to listen. Second, show occasional dickness. You did indeed hear me correctly. Someone never hurt by a little edge. In the realm of attraction, consistency can be fatal. Being consistently pleasant, helpful, and agreeable puts you at risk of becoming bland. Here's the twist, though. Gentlemen, there's a big difference between being a constant, unrelenting dick and occasionally being a little bit of a dick. Being a dick from time to time demonstrates your strength and adds a layer of interest to your character. It has to do with equilibrium. As you can see, being forceful and respectful does not conflict. You can express your opinions, stand your position, and still be respectful of other people. This equilibrium has the power to humanize and enhance your charm. It demonstrates your strength and feeling of value. It lets people know that you're not only trying to win them over, you also want to voice and defend your opinions. Therefore, even if compassion is crucial, don't be afraid to be a little edgy. Thirdly, cultivate complete acceptance of criticism. Some individuals tend to take things personally too soon. With just a small rebuke, they will quickly get agitated. A man of high value can take criticism. Gentlemen, it's a fact of life and not always a terrible thing. It all comes down to perspective. Accepting criticism can be a first step in developing oneself. It serves as a mirror, revealing our areas of blindness and potential improvement. Recall that non-resistance is the key in this situation. That does not imply a mindless acceptance of everything. No, it entails being upfront and conscious of the motivations behind the critique. Is it beneficial? Is the goal to support your growth? Then by all means absorb it and make sense of it. If it's harmful and intended to undermine you, on the other hand, let it roll off of you like water off a duck's back. Above all, keep your confidence intact and don't allow any kind of criticism, constructive or otherwise. Above all, you are a high-value man, individual and self-made. Thus, accept criticism gracefully, use it as a teaching tool, and keep going. Fourth, develop into an expert in a certain field. It is appealing to be a master. It takes a little more than talent to stand out in this big world, full of many passions and abilities. It requires proficiency. Becoming an expert in a certain field requires more than just knowledge. It also requires commitment, tenacity, and a genuine love for what you do. It becomes integral to who you are and what makes you unique. Consider it. The appeal of proficiency is indisputable. It has magnetic properties. People are drawn in by it. Why? It demonstrates character since it demonstrates devotion. It communicates to the world your willingness to put time and effort into a project you're passionate about. It's an integral part of your identity, not just a leisure or hobby. It's your brand, your signature. Choose your passion, pursue it, become an expert and let it shine. Let it turn into your lighthouse, guiding you and drawing the appropriate people into your life. Gentlemen, before we talk about number 5, have you already subscribed to this channel? If the reply is negative, then why not? To join the interested community, kindly click the subscribe button. Remember to watch this video through to the very finish as well. Later on you'll be grateful to me. 5th, display an unanticipated facet of your look. Astonish them by showing up. This does not imply that you must wear a neon tie or paint your hair pink for a workplace meeting. It's all about the understated, surprising details that grab people's interest. Maybe it's an unusual pendant that transcends trend, or a funny pair of cufflinks sticking out of your suit sleeve. It might be a tattoo that is mostly covered up, but is occasionally shown to pique curiosity. The secret is to strike a mix between familiarity and surprise by balancing the anticipated and the unexpected. By taking this technique, you stand out and present yourself as a complex individual who isn't scared to express their individuality and break the pattern. The tiny things and the unexpected details often leave the biggest impressions. So don't be scared to turn heads with your appearance. It will only make you seem more attractive. 6. Tell someone something that requires bravery to tell. To be vulnerable is to be brave. The courage to lower your guard is more important than showing off your emotions. Exposing a side of oneself that you typically keep buried has a certain appeal. It's an expression of confidence and proof of your sincerity. People who share sensitive information and get much respect do so because it requires bravery. Authenticity is a natural attraction for people. In a society where so many people hide who they're behind masks, it's refreshing. But remember, this isn't about hanging out your soiled clothes. It's about opening up about a personal experience, a fear, or a dream that helps you understand yourself better. You bring people into your life when you reveal something that requires bravery. This is who I am in all my complexity, you're saying. Accept it or reject it. And that's a strong statement. Therefore, share something personal and display courage. It's really interesting. Finally, show up. The next time you observe someone conversing, note how frequently they appear non-focused. They're usually deep in thought, perhaps uncomfortable or preoccupied with things like remembering to turn on the iron or formulating their next line of speech. They're not giving the discussion their whole attention. There's a high-value man here. Not only is he physically present, but he is also deeply engaged emotionally. His focus is narrowed down, concentrated on the things and people that count. He is responsive, focused, and involved. His presence is aggressive rather than passive. He listens, not just hears, he observes rather than only seeing. His presence is an unselfish gift that attests to his worth. Thus, in every meaning of the word, be present. In summary, keep in mind the 7 essential components we recently discussed. These are the essential components of a high-value man's appeal. They distinguish you, endear you, and eventually leave an indelible impression. Now put these 7 principles into practice and grow into the high-value man you were destined to be. Please don't forget to like and subscribe for more insightful videos. Stay safe, stay connected. Thanks for watching.